Welcome back to the channel. I just bought the Sony ZV-E10 because I really needed an upgrade for the channel. I've had a little sneak peek, but let's unbox the rest together. We've got some marketing materials and instruction leaflets. Some charging equipment. Some chargers. I really like this fabric packaging. It just feels a lot more, I don't know, natural and sustainable and more quality. We have the battery for the camera. And finally, the camera. Mic jack. Charging ports. The mounts. This for the battery. Top. Easy off on, record, photography. Time for a little bit of a first impression review of the Sony ZV-E10. I love how lightweight this camera is. Fits really nicely in your hand. You can shove it in your purse. This is not a professional review. I'm not a professional photographer or videographer, but from my first impression and what I honestly think of it, I just love the weight. I also love the packaging it came in. I wish more companies would do packaging like this that's more like biodegradable. It just made the unboxing experience feel a bit more quality. I love the fully articulating screen to be able to shoot myself if need be, or shoot like low and vertical while still being able to see the screen. I love how simple the buttons are to use on this. It's pretty much a point and shoot, but there's more capability there if you need it. I personally love just wandering about taking photos of pretty things, and I don't really know all the settings that can come with a camera. I haven't learned them. So having something has that intelligent exposure and intelligent controls for you is really handy, because then I don't have to go messing about with the exposure and the aperture every single time I want to take a shot. But the capability is there if I want to. I also thought it was really important for me to be able to exchange the lens out. With the Sony ZV-E10, it's a fixed lens. You can't exchange the lens for anything else. I think this is a good lens, although I'd want something ideally a little bit wider. This is 16 to 50. I'd probably want something like 11. As soon as I save up, I'll be exchanging that out. I know when I was trying to find a camera to purchase, I really needed more examples of what the camera could do, and examples like this video, to be able to make a good decision on which camera that I wanted. So hopefully this helps you. This is the Fujifilm and the Sony stacked on top of each other. I'm just gonna judge it by how quick the autofocus is. So we're gonna try with. Okay, let's go take some shots outside. There's a button here with the icons camera, video, and then S and Q above it. I don't know if you can see that, but this button is literally just a carousel of photo, video, and slow-mo. Like, that's so sick. You've got a dedicated button to blurring the background if you're doing like product photography, dedicated button for photos, dedicated button for recording. You don't have to have prior experience with cameras to figure this out. I am back from my adventures taking photos. I am currently filming on the Sony ZV-E10, and I think we can all agree that the photos that I took are insane. They are not edited, not color graded, nothing in post. That is straight from the camera. The colors are so true to life. I did go into manual mode and play around with the ISO and the aperture and everything for every photo that I took. I'm really happy with this camera. I'm gonna go into some pros and cons. I think the pros, great internal mic. I'm speaking just to the internal speaker right now. I think the sound quality is pretty good. The battery life is also really good, and the photos speak for themselves. The negatives, I would say personally, if I'm trying to turn the camera around and vlog, it's a really close-up shot of my face. I need to have my arm out like this to get an appropriate level of background. But as I said, it's an interchangeable lens, so I can fix that in future. I'm so happy with my purchase, and I hope this video helped you decide if you would like to buy the Sony ZV-E10. So if this helped you, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video filmed on this camera.